If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and another video. This one I am super excited to introduce, as it is the newest Pin It Up Patterns wallet. Now, as you all know, Pin It Up Patterns is a collaboration between myself and Anna of Galaxy Customs. We're a pattern designing team. We haven't released a pattern since the Victory Bag back in September, so we're super excited to be introducing this pattern. Now, this pattern is actually a twofer. There are two separate wallets in this pattern. I will show you what they are. We have the David wallet, which is named for my late husband, David. This was his dream wallet. So he kind of helped design this one once upon a time. I had it all drawn out and everything, but just hadn't gotten it down on paper. So in loving memory of my beloved husband, David, we just had to go ahead and get his dream wallet on paper so we could share with everybody. Now, the other one that's included in the pattern is the Daryl wallet. This is named for, yes, you guessed it, Anna's husband, Daryl. And this is a minimalist style wallet. So yeah, so it's got 2 card slots and a place for money. It's just super small, perfect for anybody that doesn't like to carry a full-size wallet. The David wallet is a little bit larger. It has 2 slip pockets on the exterior. It has a money clip on the interior. Super cheap to buy on Amazon. That's where I got mine. It's got 6 card slots down each side, as well as 2 more slip pockets. So in such a small wallet, you can really carry a lot of it. Now, if you're watching this, I do have 2 separate videos for the David and the Daryl wallet. The intro is the same, so if you switch over to the next video and you're getting this video again, you're not having deja vu. I'm just introducing them at the same time, but again, they are completely separate videos. So material I use in these. So these are the 2 I have made in the tutorials coming up. So this is another one. So all my cork I get from Cork Supply. Money clips again are just on Amazon. I do use GRD edge paint, which I get from Emmeline Bags. That is the base coat, the color, and I used a matte top coat, which I think looks super, super sharp, especially for a men's wallet when they don't want to have the shiny. Yeah, it's a super quick sew. These are going to be great for markets, I am sure. So yeah, to get the pattern, it is that link down below. You'll find it on the Galaxy Customs website. Just look for the Pin It Up Patterns tab. And how about we get to making the David wallet, or if you're watching the other video, the Daryl wallet. Anyways, catch you guys on the other side. So you're going to need a money clip, 2 exterior main panels, 2 exterior slip pockets, 4 card slots, 2 card slot backs mirrored to one another. And on my bottom card slots, I have gone ahead and I have embossed my logo on the front with my branding iron. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to edge coat all of the pieces. That is optional. And I'm going to be using 3 coats of base, 1 coat of color, and a matte top coat. Once that's done, go ahead and do your markings on the front and the back of the main panels and top stitch on the top and the bottom in between those lines. And that's what that looks like all done. Now on the back side of one of the main panels, you're going to take your money clip. You're going to kind of line up just before the curvy part comes over of the money clip, right at that center line. And you are going to mark where the bottom of your money clip sits. All money clips may be different depending on what you get, but this just helps you with placement later on. Next, we're going to take our other main panel and we're going to put these wrong sides together, line up our edges like so, secure with some clips. You do not have your money clip in it at this point. We will be putting that in after. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to top stitch up the right side and then up that little angle like so till about 1/8 of an inch away from the top. So again, up and over. Now that that's done, I'm going to take some Gorilla Glue. I'm going to fold back the top, which is the inside of our wallet, like so, to reveal the back side of the outer part. And down that center line, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some Gorilla Glue. Next, you're going to take your money clip and you're going to put it at that placement mark we previously did, and we're going to hold that in place until that dries. Now make sure it is closing over to the front. So my money clip is up and so it'll come over. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of line up those edges and we're going to top stitch from here all the way down to that bottom top stitch line. So that is all done. Now you can go ahead and take some double-sided tape or glue and put it along the inside of one of these main exterior pieces. And you're going to go ahead and stick these together, wrong sides together, doing your best to line these up nice and even. Do the same with the opposite side. Now, once that's done on the back side or the exterior of the wallet, you're going to mark the lines as per the pattern measurements. Now we're going to take our exterior slip pockets. I have opted to not top stitch these, but you definitely can top stitch if you like. I'm going to put some double-sided tape or glue along the 3 straight edges. And then that bottom straight edge, we are going to place right at that line that we drew on the exterior of the wallet. Now, the reason we have those lines is so we can trim this up with a nice and even edge later on. So it just helps with placement. Do the same with the opposite side. And just let those sit like that for now. Put this aside for now. Now we're going to work on our card slots. So I've taken my back card slots and I've drawn my lines as per the pattern. I'm taking one of my card slot pieces and I'm lining it up right at that line, and then I'm going to top stitch that in place through the bottom of that middle card slot. And I'm going to do the same with the opposite side. That's done. I've already gone ahead and I've measured down as per the pattern, and I'm going to place my second card slot on each side, lining it up right at that line. And then once again, we're going to go ahead and top stitch through the bottom of that card slot. So that's both sides done there. Now we're going to take our bottom card slot pieces, and we're just going to go ahead and put some double-sided tape or glue along the two short edges. And we're going to line this up with the bottom. Now these do not have a curvy side. We are going to trim that up momentarily, so make sure you're just lining it up nice and even with the bottom and either the left or right side, depending on which piece you are working with. Make sure your cards will go in there perfectly, which mine will. Go ahead and we're going to top stitch through the inside line of each. So the little curvy corners will be on the outsides. You want to go ahead and top stitch through all the layers just through the inside. So one will be on the left-hand side and the other will be on the right-hand side. Once that's done, you can go ahead and you can cut around that corner using your card slot back as your guide and even up those edges. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and edge paint along the sides that we just did our top stitching with 3 base, 1 color, and 1 top coat. Once that is done, we are going to go ahead and put some double-sided tape or glue along the top, bottom, and the side that has the curved corner on our card slot panels. Now on the inside side of our main panel, we're going to go and mark our lines from the left and right side as per the pattern. And again, this is going to be placement lines for our card slots, so we can trim this up nice and even later. Now these should line up nicely with our front slip pockets as well. So again, the curvy sides will be situated to the bottom outside parts of the wallet. And then our straight edge of the card slots will form that slip pocket on the insides of the wallets. So make sure it's nice and even there along the top and bottom, and nice and even at that line that we marked for both sides. Once you have that in place, we're going to take this to the machine, and we are going to sew from the inside of the wallet along here. Do not, right along here, down here, follow that curve around and across the bottom. Do not sew up the middle part. That'll close up those little slip pockets, just the outside parts. And you want to make sure you're starting and stopping right where our stitching can stop for those little parts that we had top stitched already in place when we installed that money clip. That looks good. Now we can go ahead and we can trim this up write out those lines that we had drawn, kind of following the shape of our card slot back panels like this. Trim up any uneven edges up to as close as 1/8 of an inch away from our stitching. Make it look nice and even. We want to have a really nice, even, straight edge for our edge painting here that we are going to do next. Once everything is all nice and even, we're going to go ahead and we are going to edge paint all the way around, which I have done with my 3, 1, and 1 of my edge painting and everything. Everything looks good. My card slots are perfect. I have my 2 slip pockets, and really that's it, you guys. That is the David wallet all done. We're done. All right, that's it. That's all. So depending on which video you're watching, we either made the David wallet or the Daryl wallet. I hope you really enjoyed this 2-for pattern. We are super excited to have this launched out into the wild for all of you. So make sure you post your David and your Daryl wallets on the Pin It Up Patterns Facebook showing group and in my Facebook group as well for the Baines Bags and Handicrafts Co. Again, you're not seeing deja vu. The intro and outro for the David and the Daryl wallets are exactly the same. But yeah, it's a 2-for. Anyways, until the next one, make sure you've liked, subscribed, and I'll catch you guys again. Bye-bye.